G'day, mate, and welcome back to Project Hospital with me, JD. We're gonna track down our two patients. No, that's insurance. I don't want insurance. I still don't want insurance. I want to click on these patients. Downstairs. That's one of you. Okay, pause. So, Fraser Barkley has controlled by me, because that's always going to be good. Has abdominal injury with open wounds with blood loss. So we're going to give him... okay, we're going to give them emergency care, which should stop, hopefully, bleeding. We're going to give him... It doesn't really say how much blood he's lost. He's a gamer. Oh, that's good. So he should be, you know, really expecting to you know, me to screw this up. Alright, we're going to give him a physical examination as well. And then we're going to wait for our other patient to arrive. So, I should add that Jan from Oxymoron Games has already actually emailed me about the first episode we did. And said that the bug of... Oh, that was easy. You've got renal lacerations, which needs abdominal surgery. And abdominal surgery needs required operating room at a general surgery department plus ICU. So I'm guessing I've got to move them to ICU and then do surgery? We're going to bring them under our control as well. Yeah, Jenny already emailed me back about the first episode where we didn't have any patients showing up on day 2. And he's like, yeah, that's fixed now. That's Rachel. We've sent her off to ICU. Give her emergency care. General surgery department. Okay. Is not working. Is not functional or missing. Make it work quickly. The patient is getting ready to leave. The patient's lying in a bed dying. She's not getting ready to do anything. That's still in progress. So we want a surgery department. What is the story with our surgery department? Go away. Do we not have one of these? Let's get a prefab because it's quicker. That one. Oh, diagnosis unit. Is that the one I was missing? It is. I'm sure we had a diagnosis unit. We do, right here. We have an exam table. You're just refusing to let it work. Alright, delete all that crap. Examination table. Right there. Machine. Right there. Medical lights. Right there. Are we done? Do I have to put a doctor in there? Go back to this one. We've got one of those now. Okay. So now, if we hit play, surgery done. Okay, we saved her. We're still waiting on this chapter to get fixed. So as I was saying, Jan emailed me. He said, patients are not spawning on day 2 because we basically never thought it would take people longer than a day to get it sorted and cure 6 patients. Which is probably my fault, because I'm trying to cure every patient myself and wasting time in doing so. So they've said, now it's been obviously pointed out, it's fixed. And they were good enough. They came and watched the video. I didn't have to pester them or prod them or anything. We need to see where Rachel's going. Rachel! Rachel! We can get rid of all these other patients. We don't care about those. We've only got 2 we've got to worry about. Oh, back to you. We're still not sure what's wrong with you. So we're going to give you abdominal palpitations. Rachel is still dying. But it's alright, she's being moved now. We're trying to go cure Rachel. We still don't know what's wrong with you. Pressure bandage would probably be a good idea, because you're still bleeding out, and we'll get you to fast. Back to Rachel. They're just moving her around over and over. Oh, that's the button I want to pin and watch what happens. She's bleeding everywhere. We'll put you back in the bed you just came from. You're now hungry. You're not worried that you're going to die or anything. You're just hungry. Penetrated spleen rupture. You need abdominal surgery, which means you need to go to ICU and then hospitalization. We'll probably should give you a blood transfusion, because like you do have blood loss. Oh, so because blood loss is still highlighted, it still have that problem. What's abdominal guarding? Defense, intense lesion of the abdominal wall muscles in response to pressure applied to the abdomen. Okay. So you're hopefully fixed. Rachel is hungry. Well, hypovolemic shock is a life-threatening condition due to the blood pressure being too low to sustain sufficient blood flow. So you guys were giving him a blood transfusion, right? ICU. So why don't we have an ICU now? Okay. ICU, into that one. Close that. Upstairs. ICU is upstairs, isn't it? Nothing's lighting up. That's radiology. I've got a whole nother floor I didn't know about. ICU. Has staff, has all the things it needs. Yeah, I don't know why ICU's not running. You've got 3 doctors. You only need 1, and you've got 3. I really don't know what the issue is. Like, apart from things being blue, what's that building? I don't know what this building is. I know what this building is. This is a ICU. This building is a, well, this room is a something. Surgical? Upper floor? Downer floor? So I put surgical on floor 2. And ICU's on floor 3. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what this room is, and if that's what the fault is. It's ICU room 1. That's ICU room 2. I did say it was a complex game, right? Alright. Hopefully we can save them. Give them a blood transfusion, like, quickly. Super quickly. Hang on, we'll go check on Rachel. Rachel was having surgery. And Fraser is being booted out of the hospital. Hopefully we covered all the important parts of hospital management and hospitalisation. Now we can focus on why we requested your help. Please meet us at the next hospital. So, what we've learned is if I'm going to kill them, they're going to get moved to a different hospital. And I'm still going to win? This is perfectly set up for me. Like failure is not an option. Failure is all the options. Alright, we're going to jump into the campaign. Because we've got a star for tutorial 3, which means we did it right. We completed it. Like, thumbs up. Hi, boss! How was the refresher course? You did take it, right? Yeah, sort of. We need all your skills if you want to take the challenge. Misfire Medical Company. We know you used to work for Misfire Medical, and you helped them to become the best. Probably wasn't me, but sure. But the greetings was what made you leave, and like you, we want to give people the best care possible. And with your help, we just might be able to do it. No. I was there for the greed. We're in the piccolo at this hospital. Our manager took a huge loan from the bank and ran with all the money. Good on him. We suspected he was working for Misfire Medical and they don't want us to succeed. And here they just might. But we're working for Misfire Medical, aren't we? But if you aren't able to return the money to the bank, we'll have to close the hospital, so you'll need to do what you can. Help us fix the situation. Since you're here, the bank lets you borrow some more money, but we suspect that it is our best interest only to borrow if absolutely necessary. You can boost income and patient intake by completing objectives in for our friendly insurance company. It should make this easier. Okay. Now go keep an eye on the bank and return money as often as possible because you can lower the interest rate that way. Okay, so we're going to hit start. We're going to have a bank balance of 0. Budget. Statistics. Ambulance. Insurance companies. So, life goes on. Medical. Treat 10 patients a day and they'll give us a $20,000 government grant. That's our ambulance. That's our loan. Up loan, down loan. Okay, and we owe $160,000. Damn. Alright. So this is our general emergency. Where the hell are the waiting rooms? On call. No, that's hospitalization. That's radiology. That's an intensive care unit. We don't have a surgery. Waiting room is that one, that one, that one. Wow, these are just packed in left, right, and center. That's a corridor. What's a corridor? Mainly, mark corridors as room type to assign the area and equipment department. Enable automatic lights and janitor's cleaning service. Compared to a waiting room, waiting rooms should be placed within reach of each office, lab, and radiology room. Minimum room for required equipment. Click on the room marker on the floor in management mode. Okay. So we've got a general emergency. We do not have a radiology department. Oh, we do. All the way upstairs. And we can't build on the roof. Although, there is definitely something wrong with the road. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the road in that view. There we go. More bugs found. And do we have an intensive care unit? We do. So is... What's all this then? Oh. Hang on. I got another department type? What's this? Orthopedics. Okay. So I got an intensive care unit, a radiology all the way upstairs with some room to build, and that's the roof. So that's all the room we've got to build with. Why are these not joined? That seems a little bit silly. Okay. We've got an ortho unit, which is massive. Oh, and downstairs as well. Wow. Alright, staff-wise. We have no cardio techs. It doesn't look like I need a cardio tech. It looks like the room is just completely missing. I don't know. So you've got all the right amount of doctors and patients and nurses and stuff. Yeah. Radiology does not have a CT room, a CAG room. Chronoangiography is a medical technique also called angiography that visualizes blood vessels and organs of the body. Okay. And I don't have an MRI room, but I do have a large waiting room I can convert things into. And then down to our general emergency department, we have 11 corridors, which is just weird. 2 restrooms, 4 doctor's offices, 3 waiting rooms, common room, cleaning office, a stat office, and a reception. Where the hell's reception? Bell. There. Okay. And we got plenty of stuff. All right. I think we're good to go. It means patients come in here and ambulances dump over here. And doctors are going to level up. So are janitors. We want to drop the walls so we can actually see what's happening. Bye, ambulance. So it's my job not to cure every patient, just to fix the ones that are desperately broken. Hopefully. Like, probably this person. Wherever that desperately broken patient went, they've gone. Alright, money. Really? I can't see the money on the main screen? Oh, there I can. 21,400. So we are making money. Oh! Treat 10 patients per day. Reward. 20 grand government grant. Okay, so hang on. Reach 65 prestige at the end of the day. Okay, first off, let's go to the budget. And let's repay 20 grand. So we pay less interest. Where's our prestige? Patient, staff, daily profits, patients. How do we see our prestige? Prestige! Okay, well, we've got to 67%, so we've done that one. We're just going to wait for the day to end. As long as I don't touch everything, everything runs fine. I think that's the takeaway we've taken. Like just JD hands off, everything goes fine. JD touches everything. Bugs come out, things break. But we do need to look at, not today, we're going to wait till this objective's completed. That way I can't break it, because that'll give us another 25 grand. Speaking of money, we could probably pay back in a light. We can always borrow it back. Well, as long as we don't go in the broke. Yeah, there is a population cap. I'll call it a population cap of 200. So it's 200 staff that you can hire. Hopefully, you know, people like janitors can become better and smarter and faster, and therefore you hire less of them. So I've got to actually wait for the end of the day. 70%. Okay, so I've got to wait for midnight. And then in theory I will have paid less interest on my loan. We're now at minus $5,000. That's good value. Why did it go backward? Oh, we paid our staff. That seems like a pretty silly thing to do. We probably shouldn't have paid the staff. Radiology cost me nothing. Cost me money. ICU cost me nothing. Cost me money rather. The pediatrics cost me money. The only thing that made me money was the actual emergency department. Well, I was going to upgrade things. It turns out I'm not going to do that. But that seems like a really stupid thing to do. We're at midnight yet? No. Now, that's the thing I don't get. Like, the clinic closes. So, because the clinic's closed, like, I've got staff running around. Whoop! There we go. 2,500. 25 grand government grant. Okay. Open surgery department clinic. Reward 20 more clinic patients per day. Okay, so pause. I want a surgery department. I want to build. I want to go up. Because there's no room on that floor. Or on that floor. So. We want a surgery department. So we need a general surgery office. That's the only thing we need. And a waiting room. Okay. That's the waiting room. We're going to go to prefabs to save ourselves some time. Where are prefabs? There for a surgery. General surgery office. Rotate. Done. Back to that one. So you need a doctor. That one. Oh, that one. For day shift. And I need a general surgery. You're the one we're going to throw in there. Objective complete. Open general surgery department clinic. Reward 20 more clinic patients per day. Okay, so that gets me back to what I was trying to look at, which is we have staff on at night, but I don't actually have any patients in here. Oh, yeah, I do. You're cured, are you? You need that. Bronston brace. Cool, done. You have that. Fascia surgery. Head. Okay, so that is being done. Leg cast. Yeah, that's being done. Really? My doctors are semi-competent. You got a private room. Broken ribs. Compressive wraps. Yeah, I know all this stuff. Okay. Because I was going to say, I didn't see any patients. Obviously, they're all hidden upstairs. Which means we have to keep the place open at night. Here I was trying to save some money and fire some people. Alright. So now we have... It doesn't really tell me where... Cost cover modifier, patient sense. So these insurance companies are paying 100% of... 100% of the patients they send in. They're sending 30 patients, they're sending 20 patients. So we should have 50 patients coming in per day, hopefully. And obviously, the more patients we have, the more money we make. Again, hopefully. Sorry, need to stop and drink because I'm trying really hard not to have it show, but I'm really not well. Ambulance has gone off. Clinic's not even open. Okay, so the emergency department or the ICU is obviously open 24/7. Because there goes an ambulance. Wow, we got lots of things wrong with you. Here, let me try. So you're going to go into the trauma center. You have a leg injury with limited leg movement, with a bruise, with pain. It's probably something to do with your leg. Physical examination. And then I'm willing to bet we're going to do an x-ray. Why does it take so long? Why do they do something and then walk off? Redness, pain, limited bruise, blah, blah, blah. Hidden, yeah, x-ray. Like, pick them up and take them straight to the x-ray room. Don't wait around. Don't screw around. Don't, yeah. Where'd she go? I wasn't watching. Oh, she's been moved completely. Floors, levels, everything. Simple fracture of fibula with a leg cast. Doctor gives best recommendations to support treatments. Sure. We'll give you a leg cast and some recommendations. Don't, whatever you did in the first place, again. You know, skiing is bad for broken bones. So I think you're done. Oh no, you're still going to have your recommendations. So I need this to go blue. Yeah, it says send untreated. Oh, this one's for us. This one's for us. Okay, slow down game speed. We're going to interview them. And there's some way to pop them to the front of the queue. Oh. Hang on, they're crashing. Oh, we're going to give a physical. And you're going to get moved to trauma. Alright, where'd the other chickie go? So this is untreated. She is treated. I don't know what this symbol means. We'll just set you controlled by doctors, I guess. And we're going to go back to Christopher, who's been come in and wheeled beside the chick that I just got rid of. Alright. Give Christopher a physical. She is done. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to throw everything at her. Maybe somebody will pick her up and go deal with her. Yep. I'm now curious where they're going to take it. Alright, your weight loss, dehydration, stomach pain, exhaustion. Bacterial gastro, blah, 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 blah. So you need antibiotics. What else can we give you? Drugs, stable. Spasms. Do you have spasms? No. Maybe. IV infusion. Well, that would probably help with the dehydration. So we'll give you some of that too. Avoid... You'll change your diet. No. Rehydration. I'll give you that one or two. Okay. We'll go check this chickie out, because I want to know where she's going to go. Now I've just, like, you know, thrown everything at the wall and see what sticks. What? Irritable bowel syndrome. Diet modification. Diet modification. Which needs to happen in any office diagnostic unit. Analgesics. Yeah. Observation. Why do you need a general surgery? Any required room. Observation. Hospitalization on general surgery. No. Alright. Pause. I sent you to that department. Regular hospitalization to a regular ward. Oh, okay. So, I think I'm getting there. General surgery department does not have that. Go away. You have an ICU. Observation room, trauma center. Common room. Patients in clinic, on call, nurses, staff, room. Regular ward. Okay, so I want a regular ward. Regular ward? Please have a regular ward. Oh, done. Crap. Fitting in is a whole different question. You know what? We've got this prefab can be placed here, but we'll crop another room. That's perfectly fine. Done. Alright. Regular ward. Needs one needs one nurse and one doctor, and they need to go in an on-call room and a nurse's station. It's the hassle. After you start with one, they need to build more and more and more. Regular ward, high dependency ward. Oh, there's a tiny ward. Oh, it's so cute. Nurse's station. That's massive. Okay, an on-call room. Of course it doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit. Sure. We'll just whack them in like sardines. Alright. I don't know if I'm stealing her from another department if I put her in there. Alright. We want, for surgery, we want regular ward. So regular ward needs... Huh? I think we can just throw anybody in. Okay, so that's doctor, A nurse. Come on, a nurse. Alright, so now we now have a regular ward. Okay, you're dealt with. You're still being floated around the place. Patron is waiting for you to plan another treatment or... See, you should be cured. Okay, so if I move them to general surgery, I can't. Pause. No. Why can't I? Well, I've sent you to high rank hospitalization stuff now. This room should work. Okay, go back to this one. So I've got an ICU, but I can't put in a standard ward. I can only put in an intensive care unit. This one, at least I can put in a regular ward, which I've done, but for some reason I can't send patients there. High dependency unit. Alright, whatever. We're in the red again. Just for the record. Go to. So you're going to get moved around. And we're going to put you back on control by doctor. But I do want you to be pinned, I think. Karen Lewis. Oh wow, you've got lots of things. And you're already in surgical. Excellent. This is going to be different at least. We can see what we can go wrong from here on. But we'll do all that in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're following along. Like I said, this is like the real version of hospitals. Way more complicated, way more thinking, way more based about reality. Yes, I did see in the comments people asking about me getting the missus, who's actually a nurse, to help hinder, one of the two. Play with this one. I'm actually waiting for the game to officially be released before I jump that hurdle, which is just a couple of days away. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. She's not really a gamer, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, bye.